Hello, welcome to Jum-Dam Academy. In this video, I'll be teaching you circumference of a circle. Circumference of a circle. What is the circumference of a circle? Circumference of a circle is the total length of the line that form a circle. The total length of the line. Let's say starting from here and then measuring down to the same point, we have the circumference of the circle. So this place labeled C is circumference of a circle. Circumference of a circle is also known as perimeter of a circle. So these words can be interchangeably used: circumference, perimeter. Now, how do I measure the circumference of a circle or the perimeter of a circle? There is a formula to use for it. Circumference of a circle is given by 2 pi r. 2 pi r. What is the content of this 2 pi r? 2, as you know, is a normal number, and then pi is the value of 3.142. Pi is equal to 3.142, and it can be given, and some other questions might not be given or stated, but this is what it is. Pi is 3.142 22/7. Somebody even wants to ask, how did they get this pi? Pi is the ratio of circumference to what? To the diameter of a circle, any circle. So the ratio of a circumference to diameter of a circle gives us pi. So let's leave that. Let's go into the circumference of a circle. So how do I get the value of the circumference of a circle? I said it is equal to 2 pi r, and I said pi is 3.142 or 22/7. Take it for fraction or decimal number. And then r is simply the radius. What is a radius? A radius is a line drawn from any point of the circumference of a circle to the center of the circle. You can see this line, this red line, drawn from the circumference of a circle to the point, and is labeled r. So that line is called radius. It is not necessary it starts from here. It could be from here at any point of the circumference to the center and stop at the center of the circle. We call that line radius. If this line is doubled or extended to the other part of the same circle, we will have a diameter, meaning that 2 radii will be equal to diameter. The plural of radius is radii, yes. So 2 radii is equal to diameter. So meaning that I can decide to do something with this formula, meaning that circumference of a circle is equal to 2 pi. I said r is half of a diameter, right? Because I said if it is extended to the other part, I will have 2 radii, and that makes a diameter. A diameter is a line that divides a circle into 2 equal parts, and a diameter is made up of 2 radii. A radii, that is from this point to this point, from any point of the circumference to the center of the circle, and you can see it's preceded from the center of the circle to this point of the circumference again. Then you have a diameter. So 2 pi, meaning that this r is diameter divided by 2. So if I say 2 here 1, 2 here 1, I'll be left with pi d, meaning that circumference of a circle is equal to pi d. So I can take this formula or this formula regarding or depending on the question given to me. So in a case where the question gives diameter, you can just decide to say pi multiplied by the diameter, and you have the circumference of the circle. But in a case where you have a radius, then you just calculate using 2 pi r. Let's take an example.
Stay tuned for the next video, where we'll explore examples of the circumference of a circle. Like, comment, and share to help others too.